Before I mentioned that we made a bunch of mistakes we're still making a ton of mistakes, but especially in the early going with the pilot and all. And one of the key mistakes that in hindsight seems so obvious, but at that point we were so immersed in the book already that certain relationships that we thought were so obvious were not at all obvious to an audience. For instance, like if you remember the pilot, the last scene of the pilot, which is a scene right from the book, which is actually the scene where I fell in love with the book and realized I was addicted, is when Jaime Lannister pushes little Bran out the window. So that scene ended the pilot, and our friends are watching, and one of them said, "Now, those two, I don't remember, are they supposed to be brother and sister?" Like they didn't even know that Jaime Lannister and Cersei were brother
In
and sister.
hindsight, we realized, in terms of the information that was available to somebody watching this cold, as opposed to us, if you went through the script, there wasn't ever any point at which you were told explicitly that, like,
So the
these two-
incest, all that stuff gets lost, obviously.
Yeah,
if
and
you
that's the
don't
whole
have-
point of the scene, like, literally goes out the window, as
Yeah.
it were.
We had this great opportunity when HBO decided to pick up the series, despite all the problems with the pilot. We got a chance to go back and rewrite it, and ended up reshooting a great deal of the pilot. And unlike a feature where you're kind of screwed if when you test screen it, it's just a complete fiasco.
Yeah.
We actually were able to rectify some of those
One of
problems.
the great things about just doing a TV series in general is that every season you get to refine things, even things that are working. That's working. How can we make it work better?